It's working. So yes, we're doing the do now, right now. You have a little under 3 minutes to do your do now. There's a lot of eating in here for people who just came back from lunch.
That's a privilege that can be taken away. They know if my class is dirty, they will not eat in here. That's already a rule. But if it's gonna be a distracting to you, then that's another issue. Cleanliness is one, but is it distracting them to you?
Not yet.
Oh, okay,
Not yet. Yeah. So it's part 2, and then we're gonna start our review of everything. So just let me know when you're done. Still playing around in your phone? You good, Amy? You good, Brandon? How are we doing back here? Good? All right, so 4 people turned it in. Congratulations, guys. Oh, it's plagiarism. All right, so Anakai. So I'm gonna give you another minute to finish up. 4 people have finished. Congratulations, y'all. All right, 6 have turned in. So we have another 15 seconds. You guys are 12th graders. My expectation is that you should be able to do this. Yeah. It's not the one that we had before, it's a new one. Yeah. So here, let me give you the code. Oops, wrong one. So that's the code. I put the code up there. All right. So while we're waiting, I have some questions. I hear a lot of talking, Angel and company. What is a resume?
A list of your work, your past work,
Mm-hmm.
your past experiences.
Yep. It's a list of your work, your past experiences, and why is it important?
To see if you're viable for like a job.
Yeah. They want to know, are you a good fit for the job? So with your resume, your first resume in high school is just a basic resume with skills and stuff. They know you don't have experience, but you want to show them that you're able to do something. So any volunteer experience, any other types of experiences, work experiences, even if it's with a relative, is helpful because it shows that you're able to do a job. All right. So. Who can tell me the parts of a resume? So yeah. So I have it up here, and I'm going to share this with you. But it's like a photo. It's like a snapshot of your career, your experiences, skills, and education. And you want the person to see this and invite you for an interview. You don't want to do something that ruins it. It's professional, it's typed, and has very proper grammar. Okay? So not a lot of slang, not a lot of things that'll get you discounted for the job. Yes? What? Yep, I will grade it. All right. So I have a question. What are the parts to a resume? There's 6 parts to a resume. Want to answer, Brandon? Huh? You know? Anybody else? Parts of a resume. Aaliyah, Abdiel, Malak, Jocelyn, Sarai, Christopher. You guys don't know the parts of a resume? Do you know? Parts of a resume? Huh? Skills? Very good, skills. All right, so you have skills on a resume. What else do you have on your resume? Yes?
Your full name.
Your full name, yeah, and that goes under what part, what section? Yeah, so you have your full name, what else goes under your full name?
I don't know, whatever name.
Email.
Like an email?
An email, yeah, anything else?
Your phone number?
Phone number, anything else?
Your address.
Your address? Address, once you're in the job, but for now, because you don't know who you're sending it to, city and state is fine. They just want to know that you're local. You know, I can't just say Richmond. They want to know, am I from Richmond, California, Richmond, Virginia, Richmond, Indiana? Where am I from? But Richmond, California lets them know that I'm in the area. If I'm applying for a job in Berkeley, that's fine. If I'm applying for a job in Santa Rosa or Six Flags or San Jose, I need to let them know how I'm going to get to the job, right? Okay. So we have skills, and all of that stuff goes under something called contact information. It's how they're going to get in touch with you. All right. Any other parts of the resume? Okay, so we're going to go through this again. So the parts are, and I don't know what notes you need to write this on, but just your contact information. So we just talked about that. What is an objective? What is our objective?
Like a goal.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a goal for what? What is it that you're trying to let them know? We have an objective.
What are you trying to do? High school?
Okay. Could you repeat that again?
What you're trying to do?
What you're trying to do? Okay. All right. Elio, what were you saying?
I was gonna say that graduate from high school.
Yeah. So the objective is the job that you want or what you want to do. The summary would talk about who you are as a person. Recent college graduate, studied this, or recent high school graduate, looking for a job in whatever field, okay? Or, so you can say, I'm looking for a job in education, I'm looking for a job in a small to mid-sized nonprofit, or you can say, I'm looking for a job as a secretary. So it's a job title or what you're doing. So there's two things, you're gonna have one or the other. The objective is just a simple sentence, you know, to be a cashier at Foods Co. And a summary is telling a little bit more about yourself and what you wanna do. Okay? Third one, we talked about skills. What are the two types of skills? We had a whole lesson on it.
Hard and soft.
Hard and soft, very good. What are hard skills? I'm sure you guys know what are hard skills. There's a lot of conversation over here, and you're not able to answer. Can anyone tell me what a hard skill is? A what? Yeah, a skill that you learned, something that's taught to you. What is a soft skill?
It's like natural.
It's natural? Yeah.
It's like your personality.
It's like your personality, right? Okay, very good. The next one is education. So have you graduated from John Henry High?
Not yet.
Not yet. So what would you put?
No. Be a super.
So
The
what?
year.
The year? But you're expected to graduate, right? So it would be John Henry High, expected graduation 2025. Okay. If you're graduating, like let's say you're a junior, we have some juniors in these classes, expected graduation 2026. Okay. All right. And you only need to put John Henry High. You don't need to put every school you've been to. Some people move a lot, things happen. They don't need to know all that about you. They just know that you're at John Henry High and that you're graduating with us. Okay. And then extracurricular activities. What are extracurricular activities?
It's like stuff out of school.
Yeah. So it's the things you do out of school. So what are types of things that can be extracurricular activities?
Like
Sports, yeah.
awards.
Awards. Very good. So you have sports, awards, and these are not school related, right?
Like job.
A job that you have, right? Right? So extra work. So that would be your work experience. Do any of you guys volunteer anywhere? Some people volunteer in church, some people volunteer in their community. That would go as well. Okay? So outside of your curriculum, outside of school. All right. So I want you guys to know you guys are going to get this again. These are your examples and non-examples. We have the professional looking names and email addresses and the non-professional names and email addresses. And Marcos, all of these are real examples. They're all real. Objective and summary, work experience. And there's two formats for the work experience. So one, you have everything in a paragraph, and the other one, that should be shown. That's wrong. So anyway. So they are the same duties? Are you gonna wrap the sign out? All right. So, this right here is something you guys started working on last week. It is a graphic organizer. Marcos, are you able to handle that? Do you want to give it to me so I can hit? Okay. So that needs to go off, please. So, this is the graphic organizer that you filled out. And what you're going to do, this is a sample resume that I created, but you're gonna use the graphic organizer, you're gonna create your own resume. So can anyone tell me what you guys are gonna be doing and handing me over the break? Do you know?
Do you know that people pay hundreds of dollars to get what she's doing for you? It's called LinkedIn. It's called a resume expert person. They pay for this information. Can you ascertain that? You got $300? Because that's what the going rate starts for someone to take what you have and turn it into something that a job would want. It's either hit or miss, and AI is helping a lot. Wrong font, it's gone. If they don't want what you have on your resume because it doesn't look right, you could be the perfect candidate. But like she said, if your resume is messed up, disorganized, she's telling you how to put it together. Colleges want resumes now. I just applied to graduate school. They want a resume. Of course I have one. But of course, just so you know, every job that you apply to, you can't use the same resume. It don't make sense. You just can't do that. Experience goes where it goes. Understand what she's trying to give you. It's gold. Listen.
Thank you. So this is the thing, you guys are graduating, you're gonna want a job somewhere. How are you gonna tell that person what you can do? And when they say, oh, send me a resume, what are you gonna send them? And the thing about classes is that the format changes every couple of years. So keeping up and getting a more modern resume is something that we have to do. And I have paid to have someone help me with the resume because they're looking for things and I'm not able to write it in a way that the person who's looking at my resume, the person who potentially can hire me, it's not the format they're used to. It's not what they're looking for. So the thing about it is that when you're in college campuses, they teach you this, but you know, you're looking at a job, you're not on a college campus, you're looking at a job for the summer, many of you. And looking for a job from your buddy is very different than handing your information to a stranger. So how do you communicate with them what it is that you can do? So, what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to take the information from your graphic organizer and you're going to put it, and this is just a sample of what a resume would look like. I do have a graphic organizer for you guys. It's not here, but I do have a graphic organizer where all you have to do is take the information and put it where it belongs. So can anyone tell me what it is that they're going to be doing? Because I'm going to grade this. What are you guys going to be doing? What are you going to be doing? See, when you're young, it looks really cute to sit up there and not know anything, but that will never serve you in a workplace. So I just want to encourage you guys to show what you know so that I'm not sitting up here asking you, what is it you're going to do? You guys are 12th graders, you know this. What are you going to do? And the reason why I came up with this is because at the beginning of the year, this year, I came and asked you guys what you wanted, and you guys said you wanted to know this. That's where this came from. This is from you. So I know you want to know this. But you only get out of it what you put into it. So I'm gonna ask one last time, what is it that you are going to do?
We're going to write about our resume,
Mm-hmm, yeah,
about our work experience.
uh-huh. Very good. So what you're gonna do is, you have a graphic organizer where you can organize all the information about yourself. Oops. Wrong one. So what you're gonna do is organize all this information about yourself. And like Ms. Cantillano was saying, for different jobs, you'll have different resumes. So when I was looking, I had my administrative resume, I had my accounting resume, and then I had a big, what I call my main resume with every skill in every job. And as I saw the jobs as they were coming up, I would take things out that did not apply to that job, and I would send in the resume. And apparently I was good enough because at times I would have 7, 8 interviews within a week. You know, and a part of that was having a really good resume and being asked in the door. Okay? Too many talented people don't turn in very good resumes, and they lose the opportunity based on a first impression, which is not so great. So with that, you guys are going to take the information, transfer it to the document, and I'll look at the resume and I'll give you feedback on it. Any questions for me? Nope. All right. Thank you.